I'm again continuing in Final Fantasy XIV. There was sudden network pause or break, so again back, and we were just to start talking with Alfinor, and let's see.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
Oh.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
I think last time we got broken shield. This time it is. It is repaired.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house. Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Okay, I take this first one. Knight lives to serve.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Haurchefant would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way.
So the shield.
You were a brother to Haurchefant. Will you be a brother to me as well? Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
What happened?
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From Memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortin, Heavensward, as goes light, so goes. And I think there was healing. One of these chests contained healing. Aiming, healing. And what is the last? Casting. Okay, I take this healing. Meanwhile, this is thy proof, the current oracle apocalypse. It is true, long forgotten, a tale of beginning and of the path we have been set upon. Oh. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Guardians are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Oh, what is this? Warrior of Darkness. Do they all have verse version? This looks like Minfilia. They are Papalumo and those very characters what I met in the very first day when I became as a heel. Papalumo and Ida, here they are. Every one has the orders, so they exist somewhere. The mask will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Halgar it had better be. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them, everyone. So Papalumo and Ida are somewhere. Achievement, so it goes. And I got something very... I check where is it. And I think it's always a good idea to eat something to get. And it is these primal accessories of healing coffer. And it's much easier to check chat what was given. Augmented primal ring of healing. Okay, I think this might be good. Vitality 39, Mind 42 spell speed. What others? So there is one ring. Then there is bracelet with one slot for materia. But I think the others might be that I have 270. Then one necklace. One earring. And I think it's the same. Okay, I check. And I think I check one thing. Average item level 253. And on one of these rings, okay, this. Mind 26. Determination 17. Vitality. It's not this. I check, is it this last? Yes, it is this one. Vitality 39. Okay, vitality is better. What else? Mind 42. Mind is better. Then there are determination and piety. But it doesn't have determination and piety. But I use this. So let's see. Average item level 262. Okay, what about then 270? 270. And okay, this goes for bracelet, necklace, an earring. 270, 240, 270, 270. But okay, let's see, I check. 270, 270, 270, 270, 270. Aha, okay. 80, 130. So, I need better feat item, a little bit better ring. But okay, now they are a little bit, gear is a little bit better than before. As it once was. What do we... Okay, there are some kind of steamed staff meal, special meal, or cookie. Experience bonus +3. Critical hit, vitality, skill speed. Okay, it seems that both of them are good for heal. As it once was. Tataru is waiting to share good tidings with you and Alfinor. Alfinor, Silverian, I've been looking all over you for you. We have received news regarding Wilhelmine Horrible and Courtenay. Really, has something happened? No, it's nothing bad, quite the opposite. In fact, it seems that once they learned the science code name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsalomsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pairs are, isn't it? When they work, I mean, and you don't mind being spied on. Quite but wonderful news to think that our reunion is close at hand. Pleased to see you too, Alfino. Tancred and Krail, what brings the two of you here? Krail and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. And we may just have found the answer. Oh, they have some info about Minfilia. Silveria, when you were fleeing Uldaf with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reasons to suspect that it's not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the mud crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, how subtle, must surely leave some residual track, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Silverian felt the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. That was that Hydaelyn interfered to shield him from the magic I invoked. Krail and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the ether therein. The two of you alone. I have proven knack of subterfuge, and I'm confident there will be sufficient hooks and cannons in which to hide Krail while the battles pass. Besides, if you and Silverian come along, who will seal the Wilhelmine grand homecoming? When you put it like that, very well, I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Thither when I will return to Rising Stones and make a preparation for our comrade's return, might I impose upon you to meet them at the Lominsan docks, Limsaloms. Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. So I check details. Tataru proudly informs you that Wilhelmine, Hori, Border, and Courtenay, the three scions of the Seventh Dawn, forced to flee Limsalomsa, and the Crystal Brave's betrayal, are at last homeward bound. Not to be outdone, however, Krail and Tancred appear shortly thereafter to share with the others the next step in their plan for tracking down Minfilia, theorizing that Heideling's direct intercession must leave a measurable impact on the ambient ether. They intend to study the battlefield, where you face ultimate weapon, where she shielded you with the blessing of the light, the Praetorium. Though he knows not how such data may be put to use, Alphinaud nevertheless defers to your comrade's judgment, as well as takes suggestion that you, Alphinaud, and Tataru see the necessary preparation for the long-lost Science homecoming. We really need to go to Limsa Vamsa. Aha, Lower Decks. Lower Decks is next destination. Aha, it's the first teleport. It's this direction. Just a moment. They are just appearing. Because I'm here, this is good chance to check gear. I think I have fought a little bit, so it might be that my gear is a little bit not in good condition. Supplier. I think there is okay over here, mend. Okay, everything needs a little bit fixing. And I think there might be also someone who is capable of material melding. And I think I might have some of these. That it would need. It would be good to. Okay, this is missing material. Right ring. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I had one very... I have wind-up. I have this wind-up. Of course we need to use it. And okay, of course we want to. Wind-up Haurchefant, crafted by the first son of House Harlenarte to honor the passing of one house for their greatest knights. This miniature replica of the great Haurchefant Keystone only begins to tell the late tale of a man who devoted his life to the service of his nation and his friends. Behavior obedient. Okay, looks like this. And I think I have some. Okay, this has piety +4. I just check if I have any good material to use for melding dark matter. And okay, it seems that no material in this. And what about here? There seems to be at least one. Direct hit rate, spell speed +4. And I check which one. So I seem to have piety. Effects MP regeneration rate. And then there was another spell speed. Affects the casting and recast timer. The higher the value, the shorter the timers. Okay, I have 620. Maybe I add a little bit spell speed. So okay, material melding. And we seem to be inventory. Aha. Can we use equipped? Okay, it's this one. Directed, and I think it was spell speed what I wanted. Submit request 300. And let's see. Okay, now it's melded. Okay, we got this all also done. And I noticed actually when I looked my rings that I have so many copper rings. And I think I sell these just to get space. It seems that I have practiced a lot of making copper rings, and this is the result. Then we need to summon retainer and sell items in your inventory on the market. Okay, here is first one. Then let's see, what is the car? Oh, they seem to be very valuable. But okay, I try 4000. Ah, okay, another way. Not this much. Just wondering if this is price to go, but we will see. Okay, I think. And okay, I think this is enough. I was, and I check out the return. Ah, there is one. Okay, this will be enough. And then time to locate. Aha, over there. Feel harming. Oh, Silverian, how have you been? Come here. Let me have a good look at you. Thank you. That well. One hears the strangest tale in foreign lands. I've worried about you all every day. Coordinate. We would have sent word sooner, but the praise afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tatar found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a harnessed vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Courtnett? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and within the vast distance. So this is very before what happened in the science, in the sands. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not to whom to trust and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. Now I remember Istola. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this to happen? Now I remember. Forgive me, I'm sure you are doing everything in your power to find her. As Tancred must be, he watched over her from the first, long before me, and then we will watch over her to the last. What are they talking about Minfilia? I shall pray for her safe return and busy myself in the meantime. Most certainly there is much and more to be done. The braves may have blooded us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit, the science, and long overdue reunion, huzzah. Well, there you have it, to the rising stones. Meanwhile. I think it might be Tancred.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Aha, it was Tancred was on the card. It was out of way
about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Here is the original.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Tancred is worried and stressed.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gugu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
Aha. He bears weight of the past.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every silence. In those dark days following the calamity,
She was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
I check details. Surprised and pleased to see familiar face, Wilhelmine and her companions greet you warmly and offer their apologies for not returning sooner. Eager to speak with her daughter, Wilhelmine asks after Minfilia, forcing you to divulge that she has yet to be found. Through clear distrust, Wilhelmine does her best to remain calm and trust in the science to see daughter safely home, and together you make for Revenant's Store. So it's time to go Revenant's Store. Check others. Home at last. I must make my rounds and see who remains. It's great to be back in the hall. It even smells like an adventure. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors, friends and family with whom we have shared so much. God help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. I still have these. Plus, sometimes I think I needed to do these. Plus, and there they are at last, Thank the 12th. Nothing like homecoming to lift everyone's spirits. Thanks for bringing them back, Silverian. Aliane FML, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. And what of her girl? She is well to abroad on mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. Eirik Mahas. We would do more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with the Svalbard companions brings a bloody tear to the eye. The secret Vansel ships hold secure, safe passage to a far away land. This is tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I should like to see formal introduction. Why wait, my friend, come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment, long at least, though I'm happy to oblige you. My legs are rather less accommodating. Coordinate. Glad that I'm to home. I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled, I will join the search. Hussar is returned together. My brother and I shall serve the Science till the breaking of 8th dawn. Oh, my decisions. Oh, Chair, what in the seven drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why, you brother, you and Science, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed once more. No, don't tell me, you trained with the Hannis, did you not? Your eyes don't deceive, brother. I have studied the dials of praise and drank deep with the souls of mine enemies. And there they are at last, thank the 12. On the back room. Front. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. That was chaos born of my foolish ambition, which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We will find them, Alfinor. I know we will find Minfilia, Ida Papaluma, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of queue, of course. In front. Okay. Staff Okuki. Vitality. Skill speed. Empathic piety. Tales of blue monster who greedily devours. These baked delights have frightened children across the realm for generations. anything. You always need to. This gives experience bonus +3. So let's again eat a little bit. It feels like it was just you wait and see. The word of the mud. What is over here? Poro Roggo, new minion. Enchanted, familiar, though it may be kissing, it will do nothing to alter its corporeal form. Alfinod is eager to return to the search for Minfilia. Tancred and Graal contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that they foray in the castrum Meridianum bore fruit. They ask that we rendezvous with them and Istola in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Although it's to depart without speaking to the quest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. So okay, Minfilia was really her daughter. I check. It would seem that the Graal and Tancred foray in the castrum Meridianum was success. According to Alfinod, the pair got meeting in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. But what could they have learned, and how might it lead you to the antecedent? Okay, it's time to teleport. Idleshire. It's Dravania. This feels very Scottish. Almost like sackpipes. How it is Wilhelmine, by the way. Enhancing as ever, I trust. I shall have to pay my respects when time allows. That was rather less than I had hoped, though mayhap I asked too much. My apologies. I see I'm last to arrive, so what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be remnants of unexplained disturbance in the aether at the scene of ultimate weapons destruction, a ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Thought the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Wight, when I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sildi aqueduct. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Hydaelyn, there is no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Istola used to flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet unlike Istola and Tancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there and then not there. Now recall your visions of vast crystal floating in the sea of ether. Though this is too but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. Third being was caught in Istola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You are implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia in the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul on the ethereal sea, in which case we must need continue our search there for blessing. The means to do so already exist. I speak of Antitower, a Salayan construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I not know where the entrance lies, we need only ask it. Last custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of Antitower. I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. So it seems that Matoya can when help is needed. Call Matoya. You learn that after concluding the investigation in the Praetorium, Kyle and Tancred journeyed to the Sid Aqueduct where Minfilia was last seen. Apparently the readings from these 2 locations yielded unique etheric signature, one which was also detected at the Isle of Wight, where the Kyle claims she was shielded by the blessings of the light. The conclusion is clear. Hydaelyn's intercession can be measured and traced. Furthermore, Kyle stated that not 2 but 3 people were caught in Istola's flow. Unlike the Archons, however, the third individual appears to have vanished without a trace. Though it's something of a logical leap, Kyle surmised that Hydaelyn, who had demonstrated capacity to summon the consciousness of those blessed with the echo to her realm, may have guided Minfilia in the teleportation magic's compass and then summoned her body and soul on the ethereal sea. Should this be the case, then the search must continue in that near mythical place. Fortunately, it would seem that the Salayan's built structure to study ethereal sea, and that is custody it remains in defiance of Exodus. And I think we need to go back to, we are already So we need to go south. I first check that we are right direction. Then we can check, are we able to fly? Okay, so I check one thing. I do this sub quest because I'm here. I just confirm this another thing. You there, good sir. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. Have you perchance heard about stone, sky, sea? You see, as part of an initiative to reduce the number of disputes, the Adventurers Guild has been forced to arbitrate between members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to let me try again. He who fights with strength of stone, unyielded breath, deep of boundless sky, and embraces serenity of rolling sea, against him none can stand. Sorry, that's what Minfilia told me to say. I don't quite understand it myself, but he seemed to think it was all very clever. Right, so in essence we got the ridiculous contraptions that you attack in whatever manner you deem fit. Each is supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast, or being some madman decided to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe I should be dropping in right about now. Dravanian Stone Sky Sea. So this is a little bit side step from the main. Apparently, the first time they dropped one of those was an ancient accident. The trainees loved it so much they started doing it all the time though. Right, so it's tailored to the strength of legendary fiend. The idea being that if you can defeat the dummy, you can defeat the fiend. In principle that is, dummies don't hit back after all. But who gives a fig about any of that? I nearly forgot the best part, it's free. Okay, I mark this down. So this was a little bit side step. Striking opportunity. Stone Sky Sea. Okay, so the idea of this thing was to get access to Stone Sky Sea. This training ground can be accessed by speaking with the goodly adventurer outside Idle's Hive. And okay, it's here. He will be here when you need to access. But okay, to the main one. Let's see, are we in the right area? Check this direction. Okay, nothing here. What is this? Trail of the Mother. Aha, this is correct direction. So I check once more, are we able to fly in this air? No, we cannot fly. So if that is so I can maybe change. I take fighting Chocobo to my side. Do I have fighting limit break? All change, free stance, attack stance. Okay, let's go. Can we? So this Chocobo has fighting abilities, and you can train her for better. And he has actually post carrier outfit. I think there must be still one quest what is needed before I get flighting ability in this area. I need to check. Okay, now comes the okay, we need to go a little bit. Ah, this is blocked. Here is blocked. I wonder if there was something very peculiar in this. And okay, this is also interesting. Of course I can go over this bridge. But I remember that there was something. I think there was something blocking. So of course I can always go back and use another route. I'll check how far away I am. If I go back to Idrshire, then I use another location and I come from here. So we need to go a little bit this way. Just a moment. Is it okay? Now it's better. Okay, a little bit practice. So my Chocobo is also attacking. Chocobo name is Catherine. And this is more like Chocobo terrain. And then I check. There was a way to check your companion. Okay, Catherine is currently rank 3. Orange meter shows she has little under 10,000 experience points, but needs I actually under 1,000, and she will need 8,200, and those are current suits. Okay, it was post-mogul suit. So okay, forward. I'm also interested. There seems to be one quest which I haven't done. But I wonder, was it so inaccessible location? I just check where is the... because there is always possibility that it will contain ether current. It's actually over here. I could explore. Just to check that. Was that another quest in accessible location? It looks like more like building. This direction. Okay, it's accessible. Ah, it's treasure hunt. I just check what kind of an overgrown ambition. The treasure hunter has the look of woman who have seen rather too many mobiles. I just take this, but it might be that I do it later. But I check. What grasp, there's one behind me, isn't there? No thank the cars, I've done enough running for one day. Those guys damn beast came out of nowhere, it's wonder we made it out alive. But we can just leave the treasure there. You look like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might be as you could help clear away through those seedkins. The Namnia made meal of us. We would see it was worth your while. Of course, if you are interested, let me friend Sony know. He should be somewhere near the entrance of St. Moclan's portrait room. Well, I reckon it's safe to go back to Ida's High and look for a few more hands. We'll need as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arboretum. So this is probably dungeon. So now back to the main. So it was not Ether. Yeah, it's in the dungeon. But our main quest, I think we need to go this direction. Aha, we probably will go to the Matoya's cave. And just wondering, do I take part in this? Let's see if it's this direction. Okay, a little bit exercising. So this is purely exercise for Chocobo. Okay, done. Matoya, here we come. Those brushes, are they here again? Ah, there is Poro Roggo. Few frogs. Aha, there seems to be a lot of more frogs. nowadays. And okay, brooms are still here. Piece of evil, Swiss was row, sweep with me or die. Can you do any less? And then out the broom. So this needs to, you need to read it backwards. None shall be while the dust. Swiss rule out of my way adventure. This is no place for adventure. Okay. What a surprise, well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Ah, though it pains me to admit, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the Ethereal Sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? He stole. The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure it would seek to dissuade us from our course, but given your role as custodian, roll hardly, the forum fostered the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed, save one. Aha, over here. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You Paldisan girl, you are staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go, on the condition that you can clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you are to tend them. Those are my terms. I'll hear no argument. Well, it appears the mysteries have spoken. Lead away, Silver. Antitower. Okay, it seems that it's a dungeon time. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what you'll need to do once you reach the bottom, but you always been so resourceful, so I check Matoi. Fair warnings, but arcane entities in the Antitower are troublesome lot. Try not to die in there. The Antitower is the sole reason Salayan settlement existed in Ayrshire. One cannot overstate the structure's importance. Long did I wonder what awaited beyond that door. Several times in my youth I even tried to open it, but the walls were beyond my ability to dispel. All I earned for my efforts was a mountain of menial chorus, and I had given up on ever satisfying my curiosity to think about Antti step through the threshold after all these years. Whatever it takes, we will find Minfilia, whatever it takes. I check Sakurok. Ah, this you kind adventure. Thanks to you, I've been entrusted with a task of great honor, and I mean to perform it to the best of my ability. With my mistress, yet hale and hearty, for now I continue serving the tea 7 times daily, but I stand ready to spring to my task at the first sign of her expiration. Repeat. Okay, time. And I try real players. Antitower. And it seems that there is also Moogle time going on. So this way you can see time and how many. So there will be 1 tank, 2 DPS. And now we are waiting for DPS. So I'm wondering what kind of tactics are hidden here. Every time new location, new dungeon, different tactics. Looks like that there are almost magic kind of garbage. I need to change this to the party. Okay, it seems that we have some kind of jumping points. And by using jumping points we are able to go different locations. mini-boss. There is some kind of song. You travel down the staircase. Wait. Aha, okei, second mini-boss. Just look at how others run behind the stone. Okay. Seems like the final. Via Calibran other bundles, the terrible dollars. What? Aha. Okay, what is the tactics? Aha, they appear again and again. very skillful group. There are usually different kind of tactics, so that is one thing. I check what the ether here is almost too much for my I can check. Can I? No, I cannot check anything. Okay. Okay. Crystal is glowing.
Hear, feel, think. Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Aha.
We are the word of the Mother. We, who were once called Minfilia. Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn, guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think. Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens. to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return her to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
You've had another vision, haven't you? Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryo?
Tancred.
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
Okay, thank you, Uchiha.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait! No, this is all wrong.
She is not coming back, is she? Maybe I take the worst one. She did what she thought was best. So we will, as we must. What greater calling could there be than to stand against the dark as defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? To sacrifice the loss. I think this might be a good stopping point, but of course there will be still mysterious how Mysteries of Minfilia. It's over here. Poro Roggo, a product of Matea's mind-altering magic. This magical family served the mysteries for almost 50 summers before becoming struck with a sense of wanderlust following several fetch quests into the wild. Matea allowed it to accompany you on your journey, independent. Aha, okay, because Poro Roggo is already here. We cannot summon my minion. And so I want to thank you for everyone for stopping by and for watching.